Supreme Court has now extended the order barring the Italian ambassador from leaving India till the 2nd of April now. Remember, these restraining orders were till today, that is the 18th of March, and the deadline for the Marines to come back to India is 22nd of March, and now the Supreme Court has extended that order barring the Italian envoy from leaving the country till the 2nd of April. Atish Srivastava is now joining us with more details. Atish, clearly the Supreme Court perhaps now hoping that 22nd, which is the deadline for the Marines to come back, might be lived up to by the Italian side. However, the chances appear slim.
Well, the chances definitely appear slim, but the deadline is there till 22nd March. So obviously everyone will have to wait till that day actually comes, because Italian government may have said anything, but there is a legal procedure which is going on. The Supreme Court is still hopeful that they may adhere to the deadline, they may adhere to the undertaking given by Italian envoy. But now they have also extended the order passed earlier that Italian envoy cannot leave the country till 2nd April. 22nd March is the deadline for the Marines to come back. If they don't, then the next hearing will take place on 2nd April. Till that time, envoy cannot leave the country. In fact, Mukul Rohatgi clearly said, we give you an assurance that till the next day, they will, Italian envoy will probably stay in India and will not move out. On to that, Supreme Court clearly said that we don't trust you. We've seen in past that there was clear undertaking given by the ambassador, but it has been violated. So we want the envoy to stay in the country till 2nd April. So everything now will be on 22nd March. 22nd March, if the deadline is not adhered to, then 2nd April where the next hearing takes place.
Atish, but the crucial question here also is that Rome has constantly been saying that its ambassador cannot be restrained. We also know that ambassadors have diplomatic immunity. What about that then?
Well, that was the main line of defense for the Italian envoy's counsel, Mukul Rohatgi. He clearly said that Italian envoy has the immunity as per Vienna Convention and they cannot be prosecuted under any civil or criminal case in any country which they're posted to. Obviously, that was one of the prime most line of defense. But he also said that we promise that he will not leave the country, but there should not be any harsh action taken against him. But he will remain in the country till 2nd of April, on to which Supreme Court also said that till 2nd April, the envoy will remain in the country, will not go out, because he was the one who gave undertaking earlier and clearly said that Marines will cast their vote and come back, but that was not done. We all know that that deadline is approaching, but Italian government has clearly said that the Marines will not be coming back. There is no pending court case here. They will be prosecuted there. There will be action taken against them in Italy. They will not be coming back to India.
Atish, very scathing comment there made against the ambassador by the Supreme Court. It said that they do not trust him. How do you read that?
Because this is a clear breach of trust, because when the earlier case was going on, when they were allowed to cast their vote and come back, that time undertaking was given by the Italian ambassador. Then that deadline is going to approach very soon, but there has been this clear statement by Italy government that they will not be sending the Marines back. That trust has been breached. That promise has been broken by the Italian government, by the Italian ambassador. That is why Supreme Court clearly said we don't trust you and we want you to be in the country till 2nd April, no matter how much assurance does your council give. But this is an order passed by the Supreme Court of India that you will not leave the country.
All right, the court has now passed an order restraining the Italian ambassador from leaving the country till the 2nd of April. Remember, earlier on, the court had said that the Italian ambassador cannot leave the country till the 18th of March. Now, perhaps this decision could be taken in view of the fact that the deadline for the Italian Marines to come back to the country was laid down as 22nd of March by the Supreme Court itself, when the Italian side has approached the apex court to give them some relief for casting their votes in the Italian elections, for which the court had granted them 4 weeks' time to go back to Italy. However, between that time, the Italian government sent a letter to India intimating that the two Marines are not going to come back to the country. Now, remember, the ambassador is caught in a very difficult situation in India. Why? Because it is the ambassador who had given an undertaking in the Supreme Court that the Marines will come back to the country in 4 weeks' time.